Oh yeah. So we had Kyle Rittenhouse's
his
stuff going off.
Yeah. So
I saw a little portion of it, but I
did
guess
too.
because I guess they're letting cameras into the courtroom for this one,
it was at his big sigh of relief.
which I
Did you see that?
no. So the one I saw wasn't the big sigh of relief. It was I believe his attorney trying to question him about the pistol that he found and then like made safe and clear. And so the attorney is literally goes like, well, what did you do with the firearm? And Kyle broke it down exactly how you're supposed to describe it, right?
Yeah.
It was like, well, I picked up the firearm, and then the cop said, and then you dumped the mag. And he was like, no, I did not dump the mag. I released the magazine from the firearm, and then I cleared the chamber and made the weapon safe. And I'm actually really glad that
this fucking kid, dude.
Yeah,
between fucking trigger discipline and fucking weapon safety rules,
he's light years ahead of his age.
this fucking kid is on his game, bro. Like this kid paid attention in school. Fuck.
And one of the things that, and then they tried to go through it, and so that it wasn't just because the witness can't just sit there and just spell it all out. The attorney has to question everything, right?
Yeah.
The attorney's trying, and you can tell that his attorney knows fuck all about firearms. I'm like, y'all found the wrong fucking attorney. Like somebody needs to be, because that's the big question here is whether or not the actions he took was ensuring his own safety,
Right.
or if he was literally there just murking motherfuckers in the street. I was like, you really needed to find an attorney that actually knew firearms, and they do exist.
Yeah.
It's not, but this guy that they had.
So did you see the? So I
one
saw
of the guys he shot, this Gage Grosskreutz.
Testified. That's the one
He
I saw.
testified. He was like, he was one of the guys that got shot by Kyle last year. Admitted in court on Monday, that was today, that he was pointing a gun at Rittenhouse when the team fired.
So that's the pistol that when he fired it, he dropped it, and then Kyle went and cleared that weapon.
Yeah.
So, which is like, I'm like, holy crap! Like that is. Do you know how many like trained military personnel that I can tell you right now in that situation would not have subdued the target, went forward, retrieved the weapon, and then made clear and safe the opponent's weapon?
You're fucking talking to two of them right now.
Yeah,
man.
that shit wouldn't happen.
Like, I'd have pulled the trigger till it clicked.
So,
like fuck.
But this dude, but the thing that caught me, and they continue to talk about it, and the attorney doesn't know what the fuck he's talking about. But when he corrected the attorney and said, "No, I did not dump the mag.
Yeah,
I released the magazine from the weapon, and then cleared and made safe the chamber." And it's like, yeah, because the vernacular of "I dumped the mag." None of us refer to a mag dump as you released it from your weapon.
No.
Like a mag dump is I pulled the trigger till it clicked.
Yeah.
That's a mag dump. Like without really paying attention to what I'm doing. It's just like, and this kid, I mean, he's 18 or I guess he's 19 now.
I don't think so. He was
17 when it happened. You know what? I'm gonna play it. I got the testimony right here.
That's a photo of you, yes? Yes.
This is where, so that photo of you is where he is kneeling over the pistol.
Now, you'd agree your firearm is pointed at Mr. Rittenhouse, correct? Yes.
Oh, this is a Gage interview.
Yeah.
And once your firearm is pointed at Mr. Rittenhouse, that's when he fires his gun. Yes? No. Sir, look, I don't want to... Does this look like right now your arm is being shot?
That looks like my bicep being vaporized, yes.
Okay. And it's being vaporized as you're pointing your gun directly at him. Yes?
Yes.
Okay, so
Busted.
when you were standing 3 to 5 feet from him with your arms up in the air, he never fired, right?
Correct.
It wasn't until you pointed your gun at him, advanced on him, with your gun, now your hands down, pointed at him, that he fired, right?
Correct.
Imagine that.
yeah.
I like how he tries to get off, get away. He's like, no. And he's
So,
like, sir,
They put Kyle on.
look at the fucking thing.
Yeah, they put Kyle on the stand right after him.
Yeah.
And the
Which
funny
is
thing
weird
is
because
that,
a lot of times you won't see that.
and the funny thing is that Kyle never once, at least in the portion of the interview the portion of the testimony that I saw, never once tried to justify his firing. It was literally just the like a
facts.
briefing of exactly how it went down. It was not he never did any of the like, I feared for my safety or the safety of those around me. Like it was literally just the mechanics of this is how it went down and this is exactly what I did.
I mean, after watching the whole video of him doing all this, right? I don't think he had any intention of killing anybody.
No.
Like he was carrying a rifle for self-defense and he was providing medical aid. Like that's why he was there, I guess.
You also don't have that kind of trigger discipline if you're trying to murder people. Like if you're trying to fucking legit take people out.
If he was there trying to go all Call of Duty in the street, like
you're not going to fucking one shot.
It'd have been far more than two in a wound.
He'd have been fucking failure drilling dudes like left and right.
Yeah, that's true.
You know what I mean? Like he'd have been like to the chest, one of the head, to the chest, one of the head, like real quick.
Yeah.
Like, but he wasn't doing that. You're right. He was there to perform aid and protect himself.
Yeah.
My bicep got vaporized.
What a fag.
By a 22? Calm the fuck down.
Well,
it was a 223.
Yeah.
And
which is a high powder 22.
Well, it's velocity though.
It's faster. I'll give you that.
Velocity. A lot faster.
His bicep's gone. So, I mean, but you remember that picture after the fact when the guy's like sitting there holding his arm? It's like, well, idiot.
You got shot.
You pointed a fucking gun at a kid right here who had a bigger gun. Like, what the fuck did you expect was going to happen?
And better your bicep than your brain. So fuck you.
Yeah, right? Like,
yeah.